You have the report. For first education, I do have the soils testing and the survey in connection with the old town landfill property that you asked for last month. So if you want to take a look at these, I'd be happy to give you a copy.
Thank you.
Okay?
Eric, I have a couple of questions.
Sure.
You mentioned the landfill. Is that the landfill issue that we've been talking about?
Yes, it is. And again, I have here the report from where the soils came from, which indicate the soils were clean, and I have a survey showing where material was put on the site here, and the erosion control and sedimentation issue.
And does it indicate in that where, I'd like to see that actually, does it indicate where the fills came from?
Yeah, that's this report.
Yeah, and it indicates who brought the fill in and dumped the fill?
Well, again, that was, I indicated last month that who did that particularly. It was Joe, and I'm forgetting his last name again, Lippo. We put the soils there, and again, this is where he got them from. This is again a report as far as where the materials, where they came from, when they cleaned. And again, you have the report listed.
And how much fill was actually brought in?
Let's see, it says approximately 1,800 cubic yards.
For which you do not need a permit?
Well, we don't judge by cubic yards, we judge it by open area at any given time, which would be less than 10,000 square feet. And therefore, since from the evidence we have, it was less than 10,000 square feet, we did not need an erosion control application. There were erosion control measures that were put in place, but they did not need to come from the commission for application.
Okay, is there, are they able to do any more dumping into that? Or is it, I mean, what's, I don't quite understand.
It's, again, as far as putting the clean material on the property, that's not something the Planning and Zoning Commission usually has jurisdiction over under a certain amount. This is again on property. It is a landfill site, and we do have to fill the landfill is closed. The issue really from our standpoint is, do we have an erosion control application for the work? At this point, more additional work to be done, I would certainly demand an erosion control application to make sure that we were able to see what's going on the site.
Yeah, I was going to say, they can't just,
They think to keep working on it without coming in and getting a permit from us to.
And what about the properties that were affected? There was properties that were affected, people's properties that were affected by...
Okay, that's going to be a civil matter between them and Judge Filippo, because obviously any erosion that went onto their property from his fill, he's responsible for. It's not something to tell.
And has anybody filed a complaint regarding that?
Not that I'm aware of, but I wouldn't get a copy of it anyway necessarily, because that would have gone directly to presumably to Filippo. If they sued the town, I guess it would have gone up to the selectman's office. They wouldn't be suing my office.
Yeah.
I have not heard of anybody who's filed a complaint on this.
All right. I guess I just have one other question about complaints in general. When you get a complaint, when do you, I mean, what's the process of getting a complaint before it becomes known by the commission that you received a complaint?
Well, people will give me written complaints.
Yeah.
I generally wait till I have enough inspections to go out and do inspections on. I will come back with whatever inspection report. If I determine that there is a violation, I will send out some sort of, essentially a warning letter saying, by the way, I think there's some sort of issue here. At that point, it's going to show up on your list there of items that are outstanding.
So the things on this list, if you had any complaints between last month and June 5th, would it be here?
Only if there's been a violation order prepared or some sort of notice sent out regarding it. If I went out and I didn't determine that there was any issue, you're not going to see it here. So you're only going to see it here if I went out and I came back and I wrote something up and Julie sent out a letter saying there's a problem.
Very quick question. Did Joe need permission from the town to just go in there?
Apparently he did. Apparently he got permission from the selectman's office to do that.
So he has access to that, even though...
I don't know, again, I understand from the selectman's office, he did it with consent. I don't know that the ongoing relationship, my understanding, and again, it's not happening now. If it is to happen in the future, they have to come in with an application. But as far as what arrangement there is between Mr. DiFilippo and the selectman's office, I'm really not privy to that particular arrangement. I do know it was done with permission. That's the best I can tell you at this point.
Does he have any ownership to that property?
No.
No leases, no nothing
There's
that went
leasing,
through?
they're leasing.
There was a lease, I don't know if it's
$1.
still.
So was that no
$2.
Kirk after the,
$2.
There's a $1 lease for a year.
$1
when it was
lease.
drawn, was it?
I don't know if it's up. I don't
Yeah.
recall what the date line was for that lease. But yes, there was a lease for a period of time, there was a year. You're correct.
Yeah.
But I don't know
And
when
then
it
it was
expired.
drawn, the application.
But I have to caution everybody, this is really outside of our jurisdiction.
No, we're just asking, because it was in the CEO report, he brought it up.
No, I understand, but, some things we have a say, and some things we don't. There's
Okay.
another venue for it, and if anybody has any complaints, that's where they should be directed. I mean, it shouldn't be,
No, we're just asking the CEO, because he brought it up, it was brought up the last time, and Kurt asked for the
Kirk has
paperwork.
asked for paper,
So-
so,
Okay.
when producing the papers, again,
Okay.
the terms of what you're allowed to do on the site, I don't have the contract for it. I couldn't tell you what the lease says about that. So,
Just
if
curious.
you want a copy of this lease, presumably, your information, the selectman's office will get you a copy of the lease.
well, I think we had the copy of the lease way back when applications were
Right.
being
Okay.
proposed.
That's fine.
We should be
I
able
just
to,
don't remember off the top of my
I
head.
honestly do not remember off the top of my head what it says. I have to go back and look at the file. I
Okay.
can-
I
Okay.
think we're
Thank you.
reading this over.
We're good.
We're good?
I have like questions.
Anything else?